through his technical contributions, he's managed to keep our server alive and allow us to communicate most of the time. And because you're an officer too, all the officers have been getting an attaché carry computers. That's yours. It's full of pockets. It's extra for today.
Yeah, but you can't have more pockets than my wife's carrying like this. So that doesn't happen.
Okay, let's see. Who else we got here? Howard Jackson? Is he here? No. No, James Stillwell. Richard Marlowe. Richard, this is for your contributions over the year with WCARS, with all the events that we've done. And when we've tabulated who gets a special award, it's based on your contributions both at meetings and during events.
Okay.
So, sir, thank you very, very much.
Thank you.
I got a couple of them to give away.
Who's sitting here? 3X, a gimbal.
Here's a couple.
Osmo
Did
Pocket.
Randy or Linda Harris show up? Come on up.
4K.
You have to make a speech all day.
Both of you were instrumental in your contributions during events and during the meetings. Congratulations. Thank you very, very much for your contribution. And Randy, I don't know if it's in there. Randy, thank you very much. I know the Beer Fest didn't work out the way it was, but
Well, that's all right. It happens.
yeah. And thank you, sir.
All right. Thank you very much.
Hey, thank you. Oh, here, don't forget your envelope. Okay.
This is a game changer.
Did Ruth come? She said she was going to come. Ruth Turner? Okay. Roger Grindstaff? Roger? No? Got this. Well, that just leaves me one other person on this side of the house. Chris Morgan.
Yes, sir.
In the short time you've been with us, you've been instrumental in performing a lot of very special tasks. And your achievements have been noticed by me and the rest of our management staff. Thank you. We don't have to hurt the rest of the people who got awards, we'll get them later on. The next award I'm going to be giving out is a very, very special award. And on top of that, these people are getting 2 awards. The first award, they're going to also be getting the Merit Award. But the second award they're going to be getting is very special. This is a challenge coin. And what a challenge coin is a special award that's given out today to non-uniform government officials or government employees for duties beyond what is expected of them. But the challenge coin originated in World War I. There's a squadron of fighter pilots whose job was to shoot down observation balloons of the Germans. And the commander tried to get them medals, accommodations. Well, the War Department didn't think shooting down a balloon was worthy of an accommodation. But these guys put their lives on the line every day. They went up in those soft-foot kennels. So he was very wealthy and was married to a member of the Tiffany family. And he talked to his father-in-law, and he says, I can't make you medals. I can make you one thing close to a medal. It's called a medallion. So he had these medallions made up for his entire squadron. And one afternoon, he presented these medallions to his squadron members. One pilot decided he cherished it so much because he's never gotten accommodation of any sort. Put it in a special leather pouch and put it around his neck. These guys never really got shot down. They got shot at a lot. Their planes would come back full of bullet holes from shotgun pellets from the balloon sighters. And once in a while, a German airplane with machine guns on it would come and start strafing them. This one pilot, though, unfortunately, his plane got shot out of the air behind enemy lines. He was captured by the Germans. And the Germans started to basically remove all of his personal belongings and everything else, but they overlooked his leather pouch that was around his neck. That unit started getting bombarded, and they dispersed but left him behind. Within a half an hour, a French unit came upon him, and they thought he may have been a German spy trying to relay information about their positions and everything else, and they were going to execute him on the spot. And he was trying to tell them, no, I'm an American pilot. Well, one of the officers in the unit, French unit, saw the pouch, grabbed the pouch to see what it was, and opened it up, and saw that the emblem on that coin was an emblem of an actual fighter unit that was taking out the observation balloons. And he told the rest of the group, no. I think this guy's legitimate. Let's take him with us and let's find out who he really is. They got a hold of an American unit. They verified that he was a missing pilot, and eventually he was put back with his unit. So, one thing they did is they all went to a bar to celebrate his return. He had his coin with him. And someone says, okay, who doesn't have their coins? Who doesn't have their medallions? And everybody but one officer had their medallions. And everybody put them on the bar and says, the person without the medallion pays for the bill. And that's where the challenge coin term came from. It was a challenge to see who had their coin with them. And the reason behind that was, if it wasn't for him having his coin, he wouldn't be here today, or then. So the people who are getting both a challenge coin award, and this is a one-time deal, and we're doing this special tonight just for the number of people, because next year we're only going to do one coin. Mr. Tony Jones. This is in recognition of outstanding and invaluable service to Buncombe County Amateur Radio Emergency Services and the community of Western North Carolina. And the holder of this coin has demonstrated true leadership and lasting contributions with specific sacrifice. And because you have been an EC in the past, you've more than earned that medal or that coin. And those coins are on their way. The manufacturer is backed up. But on top of that, you also get a merit award. Thank you very, very much. Scott McCabe is not here tonight. Steve Emery. Where did you go? Mr. Emery? You also are getting an EC Challenge point for your contributions not only to Buncombe County ARES, but to Area 14 in the years of dedication to our organization. And also, you're going to get a very special merit award as well for your dedication for ARES and Area 14. Yes, sir. Andy Fleischman. You knew this was coming, didn't you? He got a sneak peek, by the way. You also are getting the EC Challenge Point. And also for your recognition for the time that you served as EC and for the time and effort and sacrifice you put in with the organization. You're my right-hand man, and if it wasn't for you, I would have been a little bit on the lost side. Andy, thank you very, very, very much, Andy. You're very welcome. Well, thank you. Mr. Zach Thompson. Now, here is a gentleman who has worked his ass off, excuse my French, tail off.
That's not French.
I'll remember that. He's worked his tail off in the contributions for his technical expertise with both radios and with repeaters and other things. Computers, computer languages. This guy has more talents than I could put on both hands. And he's helped me out a lot in preparation for the events that have taken place during Florence. If it wasn't for him, my radio setup would probably not work the way it was supposed to work when I got deployed for Florence. And on top of that, you also are getting a merit award for both BC ARES, BCO ARES, and Skyward. Sir,
Thank you.
you are definitely worthy of both awards. Thank you so much. And everybody else that I have awards for, unfortunately, are not here. And I'm sorry they aren't, because these people are more than well deserving of the awards. And these awards, the people I want to bring notice to is Ralph Rodensack Jr. He's also getting both a merit award and he's also getting the coin award. Bill Reed, Mr. Bill. Despite the fact that sometimes he gets a little crazy on the radio, he's actually been very instrumental in helping us with Skyward. And in fact, he more works under Zach directly for Skyward. Howard Jackson. He also is a major contributor, especially with the events that we had this past year. And he is no longer with the county. He still deserves to get the award because it was for all the work he did during this year's events, including Hot Route, Biltmore, and a couple other major events. James Still, he also is getting a merit award, again, for Hot Route and a few other major events. And he's also a major contributor in other ways. Jeff Stillwell, or Jeff Weller. I was hoping he would show up. And I know he's a busy person doing his investment thing. But he'll get his award too. He also has a special merit award. Ken Kirbyfield. He's a new man on the block. But he's a go-getter. And I was hoping he was going to be here tonight, but he said he had other obligations, and being so close to the holidays, yeah, I could see that. And then Roger Grimstock. He definitely put in an extra effort to go out to all these major events and provided some additional support. Ruth Berner, oh my God. Not only is she phenomenal as the EC during several of our events, she also was she's turning out to be a phenomenal traffic person before and after events as well. So without her, we wouldn't be able to get home safely without knowing if we got home at all. And that goes as well with Scott McCabe. He's also getting the EC coin for his time and contributions to ARES, but also his contributions also in kind of setting me straight in some directions with certain items that had come up over the course of the year. And I appreciate that, and I appreciate his contributions as well. I believe was Scott at DC at one point? Yeah, Scott McCabe. So, those are the other people that I want to verbally give some thanks to. And I will now hand the podium over to Mr. Steve. Yes, sir. Oh, that's French. That's right.
Few people got to see this. Our Christmas event is the WCARS event. Another thing the WCARS has done since the inception is the shut-in ridge run every first Saturday in November. But a part of being WCARS the club is that we are a special service club. We updated the ARRL information last August, and they were kind enough to send this. Got a frame for it, and now we just need to find a place for it. Anyway, for everyone who's a club member and active in club activities, thanks for earning this. But we also have to earn the right to keep this. It's not for everybody. We have to renew this thing. I think it's every 2 years now. We earn or keep. This is not automatic, but here's what you earn. Public service, amateur radio emergency service work, education, training, special events. There's about 5 different criteria that you have to meet. And demonstrate that you do it.
BEC program.
Volunteer examiner program is part of it.
Okay.
Now, one of the events that WCARS does and has done, like I said, since inception, is the shut-in ridge run. Well, we're not ARES as club members, and I have coordinated that event for the last few years, and we don't have merit awards, and we don't have certificates, and we don't have challenge coins. But a few years ago, I instituted something that seemed to go over well. I'll find out tonight, I guess. The first recipient of the caricature award for working the shut-in was W5ALX Alex. He's not here tonight, but because of the way he was attired during the 8 inches of snow that we had for that event, Zach worked it and others did too. They know what I'm talking about. He showed up, and because of the way he was dressed, he earned the moniker Elmer Fudd. And got that award. The next year, it went to someone who earned the moniker of Yosemite Sam, and he's with us tonight. KK4BRF, Reed. Next year, because of his good work back then and also this year, was Jeff Weller, AJ4TDI. He is now forever known as Fred Flintstone. Last year I did a double. I think it deserved it. So last year, because of his good work and because he was a hero in so many ways and has been recognized in other forms, because he's done the shut-in now for so many years. Last year, KD4CJI Rick, who is with us tonight, earned the moniker of the hero of a movie, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I've never seen the movie, but he did my research, and he became known as Yukon Cornelius. Both for his attire and for his beard. Also last year, because anyone who knows Scott, W4IYS, he became, who else? He's retired Navy chief. He had to be Papa. Well, this year I've got one too. This year, because of their introduction at the club meetings, how many people have heard this person announce their name and call and their home location as East Asheville? He's known as East Asheville. I'm Randy, KI4VLW from East Asheville. Thinking to himself, holding it in his hand, my FCC license said so.
Barney. Well, I don't think that any part would be.
This one I wanted to present, but the recipient is not here, so I hope next club meeting it happens. That's what I have.
That's awesome.
I think there's one more that needs to be presented. Let's see who this one's for. All right.
Randy is now known as Barney Rubble.
Does anybody remember the name of Barney's wife?
Betty.
All right, well, we've got a Betty too. I'm Linda, KJ4CRL from Hall Creek.
Now, this is a match set. You got them hold up. You got both ends of the sofa in two different towns.
Yes, sir.
I'd like to introduce Whip here, and I can't remember his last name. This is one of our newest amateurs who last week got his technician, general, and extra.
Oh my God. Congratulations.
And got his call sign in 6 minutes.
That's impressive. Anyone else before I sit down and hide away again? That's it. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you for your contributions this last year. Next year is going to be just as challenging, but very eventful. And for those of you who earned the medals, if you earn another merit the next year, instead of getting a medal, you're going to be getting oak clusters. So you continue earning, and you'll just simply add oak clusters to your ribbon.